Marysville girls basketball team is coming off a great 21-22 season with a regional championship and a trip to the quarterfinals at Callahan Hall. This year's team has big shoes to fill, and by all indications, they are completing that task. Joining us today, we have sophomores Ryan Quain and Addison Minesburg. Thank you both for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
The season is 3/4 through. What is our league and overall record so far?
We're 14-3 this season, and we're 9-1 in our league, and we actually just won our league this year.
Congratulations, that's amazing. After last season, several key seniors graduated. How did this year's team replace those players?
Well, I feel like there was definitely tough shoes to follow. And Addie and I were there last year for districts and regionals, and we got to experience it with them. But this year, we really had to step up to new roles, which was tough at the beginning, but we're getting the hang of it.
The team seems to play very unselfishly. Is this emphasized in practices, or are you all just very close?
This is more emphasized in practices than games. We're closer outside of school too, but we're definitely closer during basketball season.
So the team is just like one big family, huh?
Yeah, and it's fun because we do team dinners a lot after practices, before game day. So it's really fun to talk to each other, about not just basketball. So
that's a good bond to have. Coach Rathje and Coach Beer really stress defense. Does your strong defense help your offense going?
It definitely does. Our defensive and half-court press really helps us getting steals and then layups on the other end.
You use a half-court trap effectively. Does the team feel comfortable with this defense?
Definitely. We practice it every day, and we just recently added a new one in, which we're hopefully going to use later on in the season when we need to get a momentum change. But we definitely use the presses a lot because it helps us, if they're slowing the game down for us, it helps us go quicker and get more layups on the other side. So
both coaches seem to be fun to work with. Does their coaching styles work for you?
They work for me personally. Basically, if you just work hard and are putting in your best effort, then they'll appreciate that and it'll help you get better. So
they definitely get on us a lot at practice, but it's just for our best interest. It's to push us so that we're better and we can be the best that we can be.
So hard work always pays off for you guys.
Yes.
Who are the upperclassmen that you look up to most?
I definitely look up to Carol a lot. She's a big role model on the team, and just everything that she does is great. So
I look up to Avery, Kara, and Megan. They're great captains, and they're always having fun on the court, especially Megan. She always never fails to make you laugh. And Avery's just a great player. She always is helping out, and she when we're down, you can count on her to get a steal or get a basket.
So they're just good figures in your team?
Mm-hmm.
Most teams have a close rival or two. Which team is your favorite opponent?
I would say St. Clair is ours. So our first game we had lost to them, and they had a big student section, and we didn't really have a lot of people there. But it was definitely a close game, and I'm excited to play them later on.
The team that I like to play against the most is definitely Cuzno because they definitely push us, and they're a new team that we played this year. We beat them when we were home, and we lost to them when we were at their place, but they definitely push us to go faster and to mentally be in the game. So I hope we get to play them again in the MAC tournament.
So it was challenging but still fun for you?
Yes.
Great. The team moved up to play in the MAC Blue Division this season. Has playing against bigger and better teams helped prepare you?
I think it definitely will during the tournaments this year with districts and regionals. It's also pushing us to work harder since we moved up one.
Let's talk about off the court. How does your team build togetherness?
Like Ryan said earlier, with our team dinners and just being able to talk to each other a lot, it's really helping us grow as people and as a team.
The team dinners definitely do help a lot because we actually have them quite often. And we normally are together, they last an hour and a half, and it's a great way to just talk and just be together.
So that close bond, does that help you at all?
It definitely helps on the court, being able to talk to people. And
When the basketball season is over, are you fully committed to basketball or are there any other sports that you're interested in?
So we both actually play volleyball, and then I do soccer during the spring.
I do softball during the spring, so.
Which do you think you like better, if there is one?
Basketball is definitely my favorite sport.
Mine is definitely in between basketball and softball. I think like it just depends on what season I'm in. But I'm really enjoying basketball right now, and I just don't want it to end, so.
Do you have a favorite athlete that you try to use as your role model?
I look at like a couple NBA players, and LaMelo Ball and Jordan Poole are like people that I look up to in the NBA.
Mine are just like I said, like Avery. I look up to her a lot, like, 'cause she's such a great player and she's always willing to help. And I also like college players. I do look up to, but I feel like I can more closely relate to like high school players or like young college athletes. So.
Are there any game day superstitions that you follow?
So every day or every game day, I'll have a Celsius, and then that's really it for me. But
During warm-ups, I like to chew a piece of gum.
Thank you so much for coming in today to catch us up on the team season. For M6, I'm your host, Ameilia B. Join us next time on M6, your hometown station.